Look, we haven't been completely honest with you. It's time to open up.
We're Sarah and Marek, a South African couple who set out to travel as far and wide as our tight budget could take us. After spending a year and a half in Europe, we came home to an epic van life adventure. Our next trip will take us across South Africa in the hopes of sharing exactly why we love our country so much. We may have some sad things to say in this video, but we are very excited to be where we are right now. Hogsback is a place I've wanted to visit for years. Now, we arrived on Monday, and of course Tuesday seems to be the day everyone takes off and everything is closed. So we went up into the mountains, did some hiking, and it was really beautiful. But today is Wednesday. We have one amarula and hazelnut, one salted caramel ganache, authentic spiced chai. What do you think? Any more to add?
I was looking at the
Which one?
liqueur soaked cherries.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Can we have one of those? Yeah. A scoop of gelato and a shot of espresso. Ooh, that is really nice. Amarula and hazelnut.
Liqueur soaked cherries.
Authentic spiced chai. Last one. I'm most excited for this one. It's salted caramel ganache. But I think that spiced chai one is going to take the cake. Yummy. I think of this the spiced chai one. So creamy and good.
What about that?
This is a different category.
Which is your favorite?
The chocolate.
So fun fact, Hogsback is called Hogsback because of that mountain right there. Well, there's actually three of them, but we can only see one from here. And apparently, it's supposed to look like a hog's back. Look, I mean, I don't really see it.
They've got these really nice walkways, which means it's super easy to get up and down, and I can wear a skirt, but I may regret that on the way up. There's some really big trees in this forest. Woo! That's beautiful. Kind of not in there. Should I sit on the ground? The first nugget of sad news for the video is that our trip around the country, our trip around South Africa, was a failure in many ways for us. It probably doesn't look that way. We did have a lot of fun. We really enjoyed the places we visited, and the trip overall, we did really enjoy it, but it wasn't what we set out to do. What we wanted to do was to find more inspiring stories around the country. And I guess when we were planning it, we somehow just thought that aspect would be a bit easier, and we really struggled with that. And it just turned into us just traveling around the country and experiencing it for ourselves and sharing that. Like I say, we did really enjoy it, but it wasn't the trip that we had initially planned.
Now, depending on how long you've actually been a part of our journey, before we left overseas, we did a massive 5-week trip around the country. Which was amazing first time around, because we had experienced things that we had never experienced before, seen things that we'd never seen before. But then traveling on this trip now, we found ourselves traveling on the exact same roads, seeing the exact same mountains. So it just didn't have that like jaw-dropping experience or feeling that we had first time around. Now today, at the time of recording this, we have a couple of ticks over 5,800 subscribers. We just want to say thank you as well for joining in on our journey, but going week in and week out of posting videos and putting in a crazy amount of effort in both the filming and the editing to just be getting 300 views a week, it knocks you somewhat. And we've always mentioned before how much we love filming and editing and just the entire process, but getting results like that after putting in a massive effort like that, it breaks you down after a little bit.
I just want to add that we are sharing this because we just want to be honest. We realize that to some people it might sound like we're complaining about nothing, like we're living an incredible lifestyle, like what do we have to complain about? But there are certain things that we just want to share and just let you guys know that it's not all peachy all the time, and we do struggle with things, and sometimes things don't pan out the way we hoped that they would.
And one of the main reasons that we're actually feeling the way that we are feeling will be covered at our next step.
So I think this might help to explain how we're feeling a bit better. We came from Europe and backpacking for over a year where every day was something new. We were being challenged, we were being stimulated constantly. And then we came home and this trip was amazing. I don't want to take away from that. It was amazing, but it wasn't at that standard where we were being constantly stimulated, constantly, you know, trying to figure out how to do things because we're in our comfort zone here. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that we're in our comfort zone and we don't want to be in our comfort zone anymore. We want to be pushing our comfort zone, out of our limits, that kind of thing.
Life's just a little bit too easy back home, basically. We need a challenge.
Well, there we go. Those are so few words. How did you do that?
You wrapped it up right there.
Oh gosh. I use way too many words. A little bit of regret. The skirt. Just a little. How was that trail for you?
Why are you so out of breath?
Oi!
It's pretty easy, come on.
Oi!
It was genuine, it was pretty hard. It's very
steep. I see
steep.
some sweat.
Yeah, I know. It's very steep. I feel like we deserve our next stop. Come on. One of the big challenges that we've been facing on this road trip is that over there. The reason why it looks so hazy and just like hectic is because during these winter months in South Africa they set alight or burn all the fields and like the mountainsides around the country just in preparation. There's a snake. I'm not even joking.
Where?
Right here.
How big is it? Where is it?
He's just gone into the bush.
I don't see him.
It's like a boomslang or something. I think it was a boomslang, yeah.
Where?
I was oh no, we don't want to be that close. I was literally walking towards that snake. Woo! Can you? Well, I don't know if you can see it. It's from a brewery called Emerald Vale, just outside of East London. This is the Gold Ale.
So we came all the way to Hogsback and we're having some beer that's from a place right near East London.
Huh. It kind of tastes like ginger beer a little bit.
It doesn't actually taste that alcoholic.
Okay, so on to our next point. And this is the one that's making us feel the way that we are, even more so. It's got to do with...
Probably the thing that's weighing us down the most.
It's got to do with finances. So, like when we're traveling overseas, we're all happy-go-lucky. You know, we were basically living day to day. You know, we would think, okay, we need to get there. How are we going to get there? Let's get some food, and that's all we worried about. But now being back home again, we are surrounded by friends and family, you know, and everybody's got jobs. Everybody works on Monday to Friday. And
everyone's building their careers.
Yeah, and they got a fixed income coming in at the end of each month, which we don't. You know, we are using our savings to travel at the moment. We don't have a pension. We actually don't even have medical aid. We don't have insurance. We don't have much. And that's weighing down on us quite a bit. So basically what we're saying is that we are lacking financial stability. You know, we are not in the position we thought we would be in at this stage of our lives, and something needs to change. But don't you worry, there is a but.
And before we get to the best news of the whole video, I just have to take a moment to appreciate this beautiful place that we've been staying in, which has made all of my Hogsback dreams come true. If I'm being completely honest, it has been quite an emotional day unpacking all of this and sharing all of this. I find it really scary because, like we've been saying, we feel quite guilty to even share the fact that we have not been happy in the past few months, because it feels like, you know, how do we have the right to not be happy? I just want to put it out there for anyone that's going through a period of time in your life where you are uncertain about your future, you're uncertain about just your life in general, or what you would want to do with your life. I just want to encourage you. We've been in that place for the last few months. It's really not fun. Like, really not fun. But the cool thing about being in a season of life like that is that you could go in lots of different directions. Because of the uncertainty, you can take a step back and decide what you want to do with your future, what you want to do with your life, and start moving in that direction. And that doesn't mean you can't change your mind. Like, we could also decide on a different path further down the line, but for now, this is what we're really excited about. This is what we think we would really enjoy. Which brings us to the good news, finally! So, we have come across some opportunities that could mean we have the ability in the near future to travel internationally whilst having financial security and live a bit of a nomadic lifestyle and still carry on with our travels, but with that added aspect of having some financial security, which we are so excited about and we can't wait. And this could mean we could be traveling internationally as soon as December of this year.
It's going to take a lot of work from both of our sides, like a lot of work to make this happen. But if it does work out, we'll be quite pleased.
But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Look, we haven't been completely honest with you, and it's time to open up.
Sorry.
What was that eye you were giving us all? You were like...
Recording, go.
So fun fact, Hogsback is called Hogsback. Yes, like it, I'm struggling.